Brown, the wings are going to play more. So they're primary wing defenders. So that's the way it works.
Well, Jamal, this minutes debate with Tom Thibodeau has been going on for years. It was in Chicago, was in Minnesota, where you play for him, and of course here with the Knicks. What do you think overall about is the minutes police? Are they getting a little too crazy overall as a player when you play big minutes like that?
Well, me personally, I love playing big minutes. I think I played 38 one year for the Knicks. But Tibbs is Tibbs, and what he's saying is, and there's some fact to it, that the better players, my better defense, if that conversation happened beforehand or not. And if it did, maybe should have stayed private. But I don't think there's anything too much to worry about here. Like you said, it's been kind of the theme for a long time.
His press conference that they never had that conversation. Now it's interesting because the player is talking about this, and again, it's been going on for the longest time. But you know, if a certain player feels less minutes would be beneficial and be a more effective player, then you really should hear the player out.
Absolutely, the player knows how they feel. They know how their body feels, and they know, the guys they have trust in coming off that bench. But there'll have to be some type of partnership in that situation, because Coach Tibbs wants his best players out there longer, and as Mikhail said, maybe a few more minutes of rest will help out.
Well, Bridges and Thibodeau did talk before the game, and that's all you want is communication. And Mikal Bridges loves playing for Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau loves what Mikal Bridges, and sometimes dialogue and getting.
When you talk to each other and when it's been communicated, now you know where both stand and you can go from here.
Well, an interesting discussion that's been going on for a long time. Sharp misses. Bridges with the rebound. Bridges 4 points, couple of rebounds here in the early going. Knicks by 1. And Bridges dribbled it off his foot. Boy, good hard drive to the basket. Jaden Sharp, this kid's got something. He's still not consistent yet, and more importantly, just needs to be healthy. But they've got a really good player there.
They do, and they've been playing better since January. 15 and 10. Chauncey Billups is giving them a belief, a confidence, and something they can rely on every single night as Bridges knocks down the floater.
So Mikal Bridges very aggressive early. He's got 6 points. Dwap Reith, backup center. Young man from the Sudan is in the game. He rolls. Avdia, guarded by Bridges, gets inside using his size. Avdia 8 points already.
Playing with a lot of confidence. He feels like he can get anything he wants out there.
Mitchell Robinson played the most minutes he had since he got back in the lineup. Avdia the rebound. Shamit misses that 3. Knicks 0 for 6 from 3. A little sloppy with the ball.
Be aggressive and make plays for the team.
McBride goes backdoor. Pass deflected. Good hands, but they couldn't hold on. Oh, it was saved. McBride able to come up with it. Inside to Robinson. Back out. Knicks swing it. McBride gets a good look. Corner 3. And the deuce chance once again as the Knicks take a 2-point lead.
That ball went from side to side to side again. It ended where it started. Big time 3 by Deuce.
Well, Knicks had 34 assists Monday night. Avdia throws it inside. Kamara. Toumani Kamara is one of the best defensive players in all of the NBA, and he's much improved on the offensive end, averaging double figures. Josh Hart knocks down a 3. Hart had 4 threes the other night. He'd been struggling from three-point range, and that's the Knicks' second three-pointer. So back-to-back threes after they missed their first 6. Just over 2.5 remaining here in the first. Henderson, and they call a foul in 2023. Victor Wembanyama number 1, Brandon Miller of Charlotte number 2. Henderson, the same thing last year, Jamal, as a rookie. Started slowly, had a rough beginning to his NBA career, but then finished strong. And same thing this year. It started slowly and now playing good. Do you see that from a lot of players? You don't want that to become a habit.
You absolutely don't, but when you have a guy like Chauncey Billups who went through the same thing, high draft pick, started really slow. As OG gets his first basket, gets on the board, he's going to be more patient with Scoot. He's going to understand what Scoot's feeling like when he leaves practice and leaves the games he didn't play well, and show him a lot of grace. And I think that will help get Scoot's potential really going.
And a three-pointer, and he can do that. That's what it. Let's do. Reith, he's 28 years old, just in his second year. Played a lot of years as a rookie and opened some eyes. McBride on the pull-up. Walker got that rebound all the way down, going coast to coast. Threw it away. It's 5 turnovers here in the first quarter. And Anunoby again, another drive to the basket, leans in. Knocked out of bounds. He thought he was in the quarter thus far. Knicks opened up with 37 points first quarter Monday night. And Anunoby gets inside. Bank shot. He missed it. Portland a different defensive team, though, than the Kings. They swing it off the bounce. Henderson, boy, that looked like a travel. Deflected out of bounds from Towns. Simons off the bounce. Goes inside. His floater short. Offensive foul. Number of times this year, been able to get in the paint, score. And Robinson makes you think twice about even attempting it. That's half the battle. Shamet getting inside. Pull-up jump shot. Good-looking play from Shamet. He had a season-high minutes and points on Monday night.
And that one looked like a drill. It looked like he was just looking for a spot to get to that pull-up jumper.
Final minute. Simons whips it up. Reith tries again. Can't hit that one. And Anunoby with the rebound. And Anunoby drives on Walker. Goes inside. Mitchell Robinson on the follow. Reith knocked it away from Anunoby, but Robinson right there. And gets his first bucket. 6-point lead. Shot clock is turned off. Knicks do not have a foul to give here. Henderson looking. Nice feed inside Murray. And Murray throws it away, but Robinson picked up his second. First quarter, Jamal.
I like that the Knicks didn't start with the same defensive energy, but they found a way to close that quarter.
Ball record. Murray tied up nicely for a three-pointer. That won't go, but right there on the follow is Murray. Chris Murray off the bench. Towns fakes. Goes to Klingon. A little sidestep. Nice feed to Achua, and Achua can't get it to go. Klingon gets his 4th rebound. Sharp steps back, drills the 3.
He sold that move the whole time. He had the eyes. He had Cat playing catch up a little bit. Quick, slow, change pace, found the space.
Sharp's only 21 in his 3rd year. Shamet kicks it out on Anunoby. Anunoby is step back. Jumper in and out. Achua grabs the offensive board. Knicks getting some offensive rebounds. Achua shut off by Klingon. Shot clock at 8. Here comes the double on Towns. Bad pass. Turnover. Murray. Euro step. Layup. Missed it. Walker the rebound. Well, we see now why Portland's one of the better offensive rebounding teams in the NBA. They crash the boards. Shot clock at 4. Simon's going to have to hoist one up. Launches. Doesn't go. Shot at the rebound. And a foul away from the ball. Be a side out. He was kind of the mystery man of the draft. Cameron Payne. Nice move. Just couldn't get it to fall over the outstretched hands of Klingon. Simons spinning around. Can't get it to go. Klingon had it, lost it, and Anunoby picks it up. Boy, Klingon is relentless on the boards.
He's trying to get everything. I was impressed Cam didn't block that last shot because Klingon definitely had his full attention.
Final Four at Louisville, then 12 years in the NBA. He was a 6th man on great Milwaukee Bucks teams here. He was a kid growing up in Chicago basketball and then in business, became a billionaire. Roy Firestone wrote a wonderful tribute to him today. Every NBA player, Jamal, should become familiar with Junior Bridgman's story, an inspiring man who led an extraordinary life.
And every time we had the business of basketball meetings, for the 20 years I was in the NBA, his name always came up, what he stood for, how he impacted the game afterwards, and the things he was doing, and just a brilliant, brilliant man. Rest in peace to him, and prayers to his family.
Chauncey Billups, who was a very close friend, as Payne knocks it down, talked about how heartbroken he was. Billups and Bridgman was such a mentor to him, not to him, but I mean dozens and dozens of NBA players. Sharp, a jump shot. He's got some offensive game.
He does, and he's empowered by his coach. He's using all types of different cadences and rhythms right now, and he's in a nice rhythm himself.
He's got 12 points in 13 minutes. Shamet. Nice rhythm for Landry Shamet. So some lead changes here early in the second. Knicks up by 1. Sharp has the last 8 points. He's feeling it. That one doesn't go. And again, you just see Blazer players, even from the perimeter, coming in pace for Portland. Sharp misses that one. Chua deflects it out of bounds. Pours are some of the better offensive rebounding. Just logically, they have more opportunities. Towns inside and finishes.
Nice finish right there by Cat. But to your point, Mike, if you don't shoot well all the time, you're going to have more opportunity, but it establishes a physicality and a toughness to crash the boards as well.
And that's what Chauncey Billups is trying to do. Anunoby deflects it out in a great honor for one of the all-time great guys in the NBA. Nice drive inside. And a finish from Kamara.
So even that pass and cut right there, Mike, that became famous with LeBron and Mo Williams in Cleveland, and then teams stole it. That's a timely cut that devastates the defense.
Were they really the first two that did it on a regular basis as Cameron Payne misses a 3?
Well, LeBron made it look like it was the first two, the way he was finishing it, so I think so. I'm going to give him some credit on that one.
Mo Williams, haven't heard that name in a while. Offensive foul. Cameron Payne steps in, draws charges. Jalen Brunson is number 2. Towns sees an opening, and Klingon fouls him. That's going to be the 3rd foul on the rookie.
Next play mentality. Every time something happens, good, bad, or indifferent, he's like, next play, next play. And that's
on Monday night, and that's always important for a number of reasons. Number one, you get the other team in the penalty earlier, but he's such an excellent free throw shooter at 83%. Gives the Knicks a 2-point lead. Reef to Henderson. Henderson stolen by Towns, but he couldn't quite hold on. Kamara back out. Sharp looking, and Sharp can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. Chua takes it away. Chua only played 5 minutes the other night in Sacramento. Not an easy thing when your minutes fluctuate off the bench. 5 one night, 15 the next night. Towns, good aggressive move. Hart right there to pick up the turnover. Steps back, right back to Towns. Shot clock winding down. He's got to put it up. Jump hook is good. And good job from Hart to get the ball back into him. Midway through the second, Avdia lines up his 3-pointer, rattles that one in. 11 points for Avdia. Nick Lee cut to 1. Payne to Hart. Good transition defense from Portland. Towns gets it, and he's fouled and 1. So free throws 28 at the midway point after 41 games. And as you mentioned, they're 15 and 10 since. But it's not just the numbers. They're just playing harder defensively and playing more together.
You can almost tell that Chauncey said, you know what? You'll get minutes if you're playing defense, playing tough, hard-nosed defense, and staying connected. And I think that's what's happening right now.
Bridges trying to find a spot. Shot clock down to 5. Henderson all over McBride. McBride lost it momentarily. He's got to hoist up a shot. Robinson knocked out of his hands. It's going to be Nick Ball. So good change there is Avdia. Backdoor Henderson. Hart knocked it off his foot. Good.
Knocking it off his leg.
9th Portland turnover. Knicks down by 1. Good ball now from Kamara. Achua with the left hand comes up short. Avdia racing up the floor, knocked away by McBride. McBride with his 3rd steal already. He had 2 on Monday. Bridges corner 3, got it.
That possession right there looked like the other night. They're getting stops, but it's not the same pace. That one was reminiscent in Sacramento.
Bridges with the steal. Bad pass at time from Henderson. Robinson plays catch with Bridges. Bridges foul line jumper. Drills it. Back-to-back jumpers from Mikal Bridges. Knicks back up by 4.
That little chase action right there, when you give the ball up and then chase it, gets the perimeter defender off your body to create space for that mid-range shot.
Bridges now 11 points. Mitchell Robinson then blocked there by Reef. Reef got it right back. Sets three-pointer. Comes up short. Josh Hart with the rebound. On the drive, blocked. Reef showing his presence. Here's Simons, throws it back for Avdia. A little out of control. Back to Simons. Chased off the three-point line. They kick it out right side. Right corner three is good. Kamar is at 36%. And Tom Thibodeau wants a timeout. Pretty good back and forth, Jamal.
It is. It's picked up the action.
McBride using Hart. Screen. Gets inside. Finds some room. Pass deflected. Anunoby throws it back out to Bridges. Shot clock winding down. Bridges and fouled by Sharp in the act of shooting 2 free throws from Mikal Bridges.